Welcome back to Destination Beer and another episode of Beers With. Tonight I am at the World Beer Cup and I am with the best dressed man in craft beer, Garrett Oliver. How you doing tonight, Garrett?
I hope to be known for something else, but if you can't look good at something called a gala, where can you look good?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I tried to outdress him, but I got the memo from several people that I need a hat. So, Garrett, tell us a little bit about what's going on at Brooklyn Brewery right now.
Well, we're really excited. We just opened up a brewery with partners in Stockholm, and we're the operating partner. So we have a whole Brooklyn team who are actually Swedish, and they are brewing in Stockholm, brand new beers. Anders Wendler, our head brewer over there, is with us right now. I mean, there's always things going on at our brewery and lots of other breweries in the room. Everybody's going nuts these days, but this is really exciting. It's kind of a historic thing. You know, no American craft brewer has ever opened up an outlet, a new brewery in another country before, so it's pretty cool.
This is kind of cool because you're basically taking it the other way. The old world has influenced us for so long, and now we see it kind of going the other way around.
Yeah, you know what? Some people say, oh, wow, the United States is now, the place for beer, and I don't really agree with that, but I do think that, it is something that's now a two-way street rather than a one-way street where it used to be. And I can remember being a younger brewer, and I'd go out there in the world and say, hi, I'm a brewer from the United States, and people were just openly derisive. I mean, they had no respect at all. And these days, it's really different. Everywhere you go in the world, people kind of know what American brewers are up to, so that's cool. And it's also nice to have so many people here from all over the world, coming to compete in what has to be the most competitive and serious beer judging on earth.
Yeah, and let's talk about that, because 14% of the judges are actually from other countries.
Yeah.
And that's pretty amazing. And I think Julia Hurt said it's something like 40 other countries that are producing craft beers that are here judging. Talk about what it means to have these kind of people here influencing the craft beer world.
I think it's really important. I mean, I think everybody has enjoyed their interactions with the brewers from other countries. They come here, especially if they're judges, they get a chance to see how serious the World Beer Cup judging is and how stringent. And I know that they take some of that back to where they're going and apply sometimes some of those principles. And then we learn from them how they do their judging, and we kind of learn something from them at the same time. So everybody's here, it's very intense, because I think if you're not a brewer, you don't really necessarily understand it. But this is the only time here and at the Great American Beer Festival, that's the only time we ever see each other.
Right.
You can't get to see these guys from Norway and Japan and Brazil and Italy. So when we're all in the room together, it's really intense. It's all anybody's doing is talking to other brewers, and we kind of ignore the rest of it. I mean, this is wonderful. If you get a medal, then you definitely deserve it, and you walk on stage and you're happy. But the real thing that we're here about is each other.
And one of the things you're also well known for is the Brewmaster's Table. It's an excellent book on food and pairings, and I've probably read it cover to cover twice now. I'm working on my third time. But talk about the influence that food has had on your beer and vice versa.
Well, it has had a huge influence on our beer. I always have food in mind when I'm designing beers. What might it pair with? What pairings don't we really have in our repertoire right now? We have a whole other line of beers called Ama that we brew with our friends at Garrett Brewery in Apecchio, Italy. And those beers are entirely aimed at food, really thinking of ranges of Italian food to pair, with these things. So it's always part of what we're about. And as we go into the Swedish project, we're definitely referencing Swedish cuisine pretty strongly. As you know, Scandinavian cuisine is the ascendant thing in the world of cuisine these days. 10 years ago it was Spain, and now it's Scandinavia. And we've been there since the beginning of that food movement, first doing stuff at Noma in Denmark in 2003. So, we kind of understand the scene, and it's going to be really fun to bring it into our beers.
Right. Very cool. Well, good luck to you tonight. Thank you for joining us at our World Beer Cup edition, and we look forward to hearing your name called out tonight.
We do our best. Win or lose, we all win.
Absolutely. Cheers. Rob Todd from Allagash Brewing up in Maine. Rob, how's it going?
It's going great. It's going good. I'm having a lot of fun. This has been a amazing conference. Tons of energy. It's been good.
Yeah, and there's so many people. This is the largest CBC ever. 9,000 brewers and brewing staff are here, and Brew Expo people. This is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's the largest by far. I think it's 40% bigger than last year in terms of attendance. And the BA staff did an amazing job making this all happen because it's a huge challenge.
Right, absolutely.
All you have to do is look around. There's a lot of people here.
Yeah, absolutely. So talk about what the CBC means to guys like yourself from Maine.
Oh, it means a whole lot of things. I mean, probably one of the things I love most about it is I get to see all my friends from all over the country. And we brought 10 people from the brewery, all the way from the office to brewing to sales, and it's a great opportunity for them to engage with people with the same roles at different breweries all over the country. And it's a very collaborative atmosphere. It's a lot of fun, and everyone comes back with a ton of knowledge.
Now, so what's going on with Allagash? You guys are obviously, you've been making some great beer.
We've been busy. Right now we're really focusing on making beer after about a year and a half kind of phased expansion, and we put in a new bottling line, new brew house, expanded the facility, put a bigger parking lot in to deal with the retail traffic we get, bigger retail store, off-site shipping and receiving center. So there was a crazy year and a half, and the dust has settled, and we're just basically focusing on making beer now. It's kind of a nice change, and no projects for a little while, but I'm sure another one will come. It seems to be what's happening in the industry these days.
Well, and you guys have quite an intricate barrel aging program, different kinds of barrels. Talk about how that works with beer.
Well, we actually were lucky enough to be able to buy our original facility, which is adjacent to our current facility. It's a 10,000 square foot building. We basically converted that just to make funky beers. And we do some barrel aging beers like the barrel aged beers like the Curio that just have a Saccharomyces yeast, but this facility is going to be dedicated for yeast like Brettanomyces and other wild yeasts and bacteria, and that's where we ferment and condition our traditional spontaneous beer, which we make in a cool ship. So we've really ramped up our barrel aging program. Most of it's in the 50 to 55 or 50 to 56 gallon French oak barrels. But we keep the funky stuff separate from the main facility just in case. And we actually have our original 12 spout filling line over there as well.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the World Beer Cup. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Cheers.
Welcome back to our World Beer Cup coverage. We've got the man Sam Calagione from Dogfish Head Brewery here with us, and we have one of our Lundgren brethren here. Logan. I see. I hadn't even met him yet.
Yeah, Logan,
Thank you, Sam.
Logan Plant from Beavertown Brewery.
From Beavertown Brewery. Tell us how you enjoying the visit over here.
Amazing. I'm suffering with the altitude, but I'm getting there. You know, I've kind of recovered. But no, I've had an amazing couple of days. I learned a lot.
Yeah. And talk about what it means to you to be able to bring your craft beer over here and compete against guys, and not just compete, but talk to and learn from and be a part of the fraternity of this growing movement in America.
I think that's the major thing. It's not really about the competition for me. It's about learning and growing, and I think that's what the whole American thing's been set up on is sharing and growing the business and making the beer better and the community and culture that's growing. Yeah. Very
cool. And Sam, you're obviously no stranger to what's going on with the World Beer Cup and things. Tell us about your experiences with the World Beer Cup and CBC as a whole.
We love it, and Logan came and brewed with us at Dogfish, and the guys from Due to Seal. We had a three-country brew last year, so these guys were at the CBC last year as well. And like Logan said, the competition's nice. It's kind of like a feather in your cap if you win a medal, but really the value in this is everything that happens the days before, where we're out learning and sharing with each other. It's such a altruistic and mutually supportive industry. That's a beautiful thing, so we're just psyched to be part of it.
Very cool. Well, thanks you guys for joining us, and good luck to you both tonight.
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Welcome back to our World Beer Cup coverage. I ran into Wayne Wambles from Cigar City Brewing. Wayne, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Poor Wayne, I grabbed him when he walked in, so the poor man doesn't even have a beer yet. So let me just I won't keep you very long, but let's talk about what's happening with Cigar City. You've got some exciting projects going on. You have some festivals going on. What's happening with you guys?
We're involved with a Sierra Nevada beer camp across America, so we'll be following that whole thing with different representatives being at different events. I thought the beer came out really good. I was in San Diego a short while ago brewing collaboration, the second collaboration with AleSmith, which should be too far away from being released. Going to Denmark, I'll be brewing at Amma Brewing Company in Copenhagen. Also doing the Copenhagen Beer Celebration. Lots of stuff going on. So.
Very cool. Now, in terms of doing collaborations, one of the things that's really cool about some of the collaborations you do is it opens new markets without having to really invest in a new market. Like Texas, for example, where you did a collaboration with New Belgium, suddenly your beer, as a collaboration, is in a Texas market that you aren't selling your beer in. Does that help you ease into markets? Does that expose Cigar City to people that you want to eventually sell beer to?
I guess it could, Chris, but honestly, it's not a Wayne question. I'm more into designing the beer and making sure that what we put out represents our ideas collectively.
We'll see if we can't track down Joey and ask that question.
Yeah, Joey or Justin would be good.
All right. So let's talk about CBC and the World Beer Cup and what it means to you as a brewer.
It's a great opportunity to meet with all mini breweries from all over the world. And it's a great opportunity to learn, and it's a great opportunity to share information. I still believe that America is one of the greatest breweries in the world. So I'm looking forward to seeing us sweep this competition.
Sweet. All right, well, good luck tonight.
Not us, Cigar City, but American breweries.
Right. I think we've got a good chance of doing very well tonight, but good luck to you guys tonight. Go get a beer.
Thanks, Chris. Cheers.